Salut YouTube, nous voici sur une nouvelle vidéo des Piliers de la Terre. On continue l'aventure avec nos amis. Il y a beaucoup de personnages qu'il faut retenir le nom. Je me souviens pas parce que j'ai pas joué depuis un petit moment. Je vous mets sur l'écran et en full immersion et on est parti. Alors, qui est Meg? Ah, c'est elle.
Good to see you, Meg. I'm here to collect the money we've made so far.
Excuse me. We were in the middle of something.
What's the problem?
Even you merchants have become thieves. What a rotten place this has become.
He ordered the cartload of wool weeks ago, but now he refuses to pay the price we'd agreed upon.
If we were to give the wool away at your suggested price, we wouldn't be doing any business next year.
Is that supposed to be a threat?
No, it would ruin us, is what I mean.
Besides, the other merchants aren't cheaper.
Then you're all in league together.
Did you use a tally to record the price?
What? Are you with the sheriff? Just who are you, woman?
I am the owner of this business.
Oh.
Here's our half, Aliena.
Now, would you kindly hand me your part of the tally? I think renegotiations are in order. This split tally is invalid. There are more notches on our part.
2 pieces, 2 different prices.
But the area with missing notches is thinner than the rest.
You're right. It looks like something was carved off.
What? Are you saying I'm a fraud?
Look, times are hard for all of us. I won't report you to the sheriff.
This wool will not make enough cloth for all of my master's servants' clothes. Let alone all the shirts he wants for himself.
Whoever pays servants and wants to wear many shirts should be able to pay the price for quality wool like this.
Quality? Yes, but it is not high quality. Now that you mention it, I see it. I cannot pay that much money for bad wool like this.
Now he's doubting the quality.
Fine. Then let me prove the quality of my wool.
Just you try.
Un morceau de laine que nous vendons, c'est de la laine de qualité.
That's not the price we agreed on.
It is what we agreed.
First you say one thing, and then you say another. Is this how you treat all your customers?
I'll find an expert and prove it.
I'm waiting. I'm taking my business elsewhere.
Please, calm down.
3. Not just gonna give away.
No,
for
I'll
free.
keep the wool.
We agreed on the price.
Come on. I thought you had more to spare than that.
You're trying to rip
Good
me off.
quality.
Let us work out.
But I'm not here to buy anything.
You thought the Earl was bad before.
That's not the price we agreed on.
Taxes.
It is what we agreed on. Both of us.
How's your family?
My father caught a cold. Outrageous. Sick from
Let's
worrying
negotiate.
too much.
And our Earl will be the new apostle to lead us to salvation when the end comes. Our Earl sees, and our Earl acts.
What are you carrying there?
Not for sale. Or eating. Don't steal! Go away!
Oh, I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh.
I doubt they are fit to judge the quality. I should find the Flemish merchants instead. They know their wool. Excuse me, would you care to give me your opinion on the quality of this wool?
Of course. Please, show us. Oh, how wonderfully soft.
And what thorough scouring. There isn't a hint of dirt or grease.
The fibre is exceptionally fine, and the colour is even and light.
Suitable for high-quality garments.
I'm glad you think so too. Would you be so kind as to confirm this to a customer of mine, should the need arise?
Of course. Just send them our way.
With all these taxes and the shrinking markets, I wasn't sure whether visiting shiring would still be worth it. But for that quality of wool, I'll say it is.
Aha!
Daylight robbery.
We agreed on the price.
Same as do I.
Oh,
taking
how
my
am I supposed
business
to keep a
elsewhere.
family warm in
Please,
bed like
calm
this?
down.
First you say one thing, and then you say another. Is this how you treat all your customers?
There are Flemish merchants just a few streets away. They were very interested in my wool, and they would be delighted to confirm its quality to you.
Anyone can let their friends lie for them.
It is sad, but it seems we can't find an agreement. Keep your money, good man. We'll sell to somebody else. I was made an offer by the Flemish merchants, but I declined. I'm a merchant with principles, and we promised the wool to you. They'll be delighted to hear the good news.
No, wait. Maybe we can negotiate. My master would not want me to leave here with empty hands.
Let's find a compromise. You buy the wool at the price we believe we agreed upon.
Well, why would I do that?
I will guarantee you first rights to my wool next year.
The prices go up when more than one bidder is involved.
I know. My master would not be pleased if I returned without wool one day. He's got an awful temper. Fair enough. We have a deal. I'll buy your wool at your price.
J'espère que ça suffira pour résoudre nos problèmes.
A pleasure doing business with you.
You've learnt well. A good merchant always strives for a deal that feels like a victory for both sides.
I had a good teacher. One more thing. Could you try to get Ovid's Amores for me when you travel to Winchester? It's a book.
Yes, I can ask Brother Theobald. His book collection is more comprehensive than the church would like.
Then he'll be the right one to ask. Thank you.
No problem at all.
Ricard, c'est qui Philippe et Ricard?
Fabrics, good fabrics. Get them before the Earl does.
The fleeces used to be bigger.
Ah. Je sais pas pourquoi je sens qu'il est allé dans un endroit bien tordu.
No, I'm not leaving without Philip.
Mais
No, I'm not leaving without Philip.
Je peux pas avancer plus.
Have you seen a group of knights?
I'm not sure. I saw so many people today.
It's all right.
Où est-ce qu'il a bien pu passer? Me dis pas qu'il est au niveau du forgeron.
Have you seen Richard and his knights?
They came by and looked at a few swords, but they didn't mention where they were going.
Et voilà. Par contre,
Today we ride to Lincoln. Drinks are on me.
j'ai pas envie de lui donner l'argent là. Hein.
Taverner! Another round for everyone!
You're the best, Richard. It's Sir Richard. Nonsense, we're all brothers, right?
It is Sir Richard.
Oh.
And here I thought you needed my money for new armor.
Oh, I do. A knight is only as good as his equipment. Have you seen Alonso's sword? With men-at-arms so well equipped, how could I fight alongside King Stephen less well equipped?
And inferior armor may cost him his life.
Only the best for the best.
Hey, you should be more responsible with our money.
I spend it on my reputation. What's more responsible than that?
You are paying for other people's wine. Some of whom you don't even know.
Knighthood is about more than fighting, Ali. It's a way of life. We fight together, we drink together, we die together.
Right you are. To hell and back we go. To hell and back.
Alonso, you make that sound like a bad thing.
But you could spend our money a little more wisely.
Do you want William Hamley to become Earl of Shiring or me?
What kind of question is that? If we're lucky, then he will never return from the Holy Land.
He already did.
What?
We ran into Robert of Gloucester's men. At first, I wasn't sure it was him. He wore the cloak of a crusader.
No. Don't do it. Please. Have mercy. My God, please. No.
And then King Stephen called out his name.
William Hamley, join me. We ride.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to upset you.
You what?
This is not about you or me, Annie. Allowing the father of that monster to remain Earl would not only betray our father, it'd mean betraying everyone. William is a butcher, a filthy bastard without honor.
Mind your tongue. You speak of the son of the Earl of Shiring.
I am the son of the Earl.
Sir Richard, your father went against our king and lost his title and his lands. You are not the heir to the title, not as things are now.
What did you just say?
Oh, easy.
You treacherous bastard!
Calm down. Do you want to slaughter each other and help the enemy?
Accusing me of treason. You most loyal man-at-arms.
Me or William? Choose a goddamn side, Alonso of Toledo. Come on, choose!
You disparage me for stating the truth.
Obviously, they have no idea
I've
how to
always
settle
been
a
your most loyal
conflict without a
man-at-arms.
fight.
Have I not?
The one with the biggest mouth, too.
I'm just trying to keep
Obviously,
you
they
grounded.
have no idea how to settle a conflict without a
How
fight.
dare you imply that William and his fat father have a right to my lands?
Obviously, they
Oh.
have no
Just
idea how
agree
to
to
settle a
disagree.
conflict
À la
without a
dernière
fight.
seconde, ça a remis celui du
Percy
fond, je veux
Hamley's
dire.
title is a fact, not an opinion.
Maybe a drink will help them to relax. Hey, the next round is on me.
The way Alonso talks, he's had enough.
You are too proud and too stubborn. Remember the time we stumbled around the royal forest for hours? Just because you wouldn't admit you got us lost.
We saw a beautiful herd of deer at that crossing, though.
We had to make sure there were no outlaws hiding there.
Oh, the drink only kindles the flames.
It is not. He does not deserve it.
How would you solve a quarrel like the one over there?
Everyone has their own way of coping with aggression. Food, gambling, or solace in the arms of a wench. Luckily for me, most resort to drinking.
I doubt that'll work here.
Don't say that too loud. Try this.
This is not about who deserves what. The king appointed him.
Moi, je le pain imbibé d'une sauce brune rudimentaire, mais ça sent bon.
What did you just say?
Oh no.
Obviously, they have no idea how to settle a
done
conflict
talking to you.
without a fight.
Very mature.
The taverner gave this to me. I don't want to ruin his business by giving it away for free. Are you just hungry?
Are you serious?
Well, excuse me.
Do you want to say something?
Never.
Du coup, je ne sais pas ce que je peux faire de plus.
If they're hungry, they can order food. I doubt that would help to stop their quarrelling. That won't help. I doubt that would help to stop their quarrelling.
Can't we just forget about it?
No.
That won't help. I doubt that would help to stop their quarrelling. That won't help.
Mais qu'est-ce qui peut les aider?
The taverner gave this to me. I don't want to ruin his business by giving it away for free. If they're hungry, they can order food.
Je vais pas te donner la thune direct quand même.
No. Better not. I've collected our earnings, Richard.
Good. At least there's one person I can rely on. My sister.
Can't believe this.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you go into war arguing like this.
I asked for your money, not for your advice.
Une épée. Le forgeron.
I hope I won't need to carry a shield.
Do you want to say something?
Never.
I doubt that would help to stop their quarreling.
Ok. Je vais tenter un truc, les gars. Je vais aller voir le forgeron. Peut-être qu'avec une nouvelle épée ou un truc...
What would you do to keep people from fighting?
Dear Lady Aliena, you're asking a blacksmith. I provide them the very tools to fight. War, combat, and killing are my trade.
I doubt that handing them weapons would do any good.
Ok, ouais. On va y demander au prêtre.
How would you reconcile two people in disagreement?
Play is something that brings people together.
That is very true.
We carry the French game of piège with us.
Oh, could I borrow it?
If you bring it back before nightfall, I see no harm in it.
I will.
Un jeu de Vierge en Provence de France. J'ai joué avec Richard quand nous étions jeunes.
Can't we just forget about it?
Now fight it out like real knights should. With a battle of wits.
Playing a board game, I don't know.
You're scared I could win.
Oh, let's begin.
Now, let's start with a careful opening.
Good choice. The general who gives in to anger will send his troops to their deaths.
Exactly right, Ali. First, I'll focus on defense. Let's see what Alonso's got.
Ooh, well played. A classic opening move.
Now's a good time to attack.
A slow, organized advance is better than a hasty attack.
But you can't win if you entrench in open battle, Ali. And here I stride to victory.
You reached the end of the board.
What a crowning! I got a king!
You call this piece a king? In Spain, we call it a queen. She's quite powerful and has a mind of her own.
All right, a queen then. Now I can sweep the entire board with her.
No, don't be hasty. The highest art of war is to break the enemy without a fight.
Nonsense! I have to seize this advantage. I've got a queen on my side. Time to rampage. When the sovereign has been claimed, the game is almost decided.
I could fight to the last piece. But a good commander has foresight, and I can see this game is lost. I admit defeat.
You ended this before it even began. Even a scribe would struggle making this an epic of glory.
This was about strategy, not showmanship. And it seems like Lady Aliena is a valuable strategic advisor. This is a good start, but you have a long way to go.
You're always so critical.
I understand that he's the tactician, and I endeavor to trust his instincts and experience to guide him.
But you yourself are an exceptional diplomat and businesswoman, I hear. You complement each other in the way you think.
I guess you're right.
if you are wise enough to trust these queen's instincts in these matters, my friend, you too will indeed be able to take back the earldom.
You think we can do it? So, can I rely on your loyalty?
You can.
Of course, we're brothers in arms.
Good. You've an important battle ahead of you. I'll bring you the money.
Le jeu, c'est bon, l'a récupérer. Oh non, c'est bugué. Non. Ah.
Here.
Finally. I mean, thank you, Ali. This will cover decent equipment. Nothing exceptional, but it will do.
Just promise to be careful.
I've learned a few tricks. I'll be fine.
Must you really fight? What is all this good for?
For father, Ali. I will save Shiring from Percy Hamley.
But who's going to save you?
With men like these, I'm afraid I'm already beyond saving. For victory!
For victory!
For victory!
I see. I wish you the best of luck. I'll be at the marketplace, giving Philip his part of the money.
And make more money, I hope.
Allez, c'est parti. Je sais à qui je vais donner la bouffe. Et je sais à qui je vais donner l'argent.
That's not because it rains.
Got to make up for those taxes somehow.
Do you want something to eat?
Sorry.
Maybe he's not hungry after all.
D'accord, donc pas du tout. Philippe, il est juste là. Je vais aller rendre le jeu aux prêtres qui ont été super sympas.
You've done me a great favor.
We are glad to hear it. Thank you for returning it.
We always pass the time on our travels trying to best each other.
On verra bien hein, qui voudra de la bouffe.
And a pig ate half of my crops. You thought the Earl was bad before. Damn taxes.
How's your family?
Here.
Thank you. It should be enough to keep our workers around until I have solved our problems with Percy Hamley. But Tom said that without stone and timber, we will have to stop construction in a month.
You must speak to the Earl.
Have you finished your business?
Yes.
Glad to hear it.
Philip, I now understand why our market at Kingsbridge has had more visitors lately. Shiring isn't what it used to be. Steep taxes and strict laws have taken their toll on the town.
Is that so?
These merchants would give anything to do their business at another fleece fair, but there's none nearby. They need a place with fair taxes, one that can put those taxes to good use.
Are you thinking of a fleece fair in Kingsbridge?
Call in the monk and the woman he's with.
You, impatient monk. It's your turn. The girl, too.
Me? What? Did you want me to come with you?
No. We're not first in line, are we?
Well, lucky you then. Get moving.
Philip of Gwynedd, Prior of Kingsbridge. The Earl of Shiring.
Thank you for hearing me, old Percy. Please allow me to introduce my friend, Eleanor of Kingsbridge.
I knew it was you. Oh, it doesn't sound like you missed me.
I demand to talk to the Earl of Shiring. He has broken his word.
You are talking to the Earl of Shiring.
Bishop Whaler.
The enemies of this earldom have taken Percy Hamley from our midst.
Mother!
Do you consider yourself a friend of the earldom of Shiring, Philip?
Friend? That damned monk is drinking the blood of my earldom!
It is not for us to damn them, Lord William. But judge them we must.
Your parents had an agreement with King Stephen.
You're a thief! You both are. You once told me that I was a beast. Then it should not surprise you that I don't take as kindly to thieves as my father did. Shiring is changing.
What crimes did we commit then?
The king has never licensed a market in Kingsbridge.
Your market is illegal, Philip.
You are stealing my taxes by allowing my people to trade in your sorry priory, and you disrespect my authority!
Is that true, Philip?
I will talk to the king about this.
You and your friends have always played by your own rules, but not anymore. Fracture for fracture, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. The days of Kingsbridge Cathedral are over.
Now leave. The next time I will show no mercy.
Aliena a résolu le conflit avec le client en faisant un compromis. Aliena a fait preuve de compétences extraordinaires en tant que négociante. Partager équitablement l'argent. Ils ont bien travaillé en équipe, Aliena et Richard. Aliena a rapporté le jeu de plateau. Ouais. Aliena a aidé Philippe à payer ses ouvriers en avance. Valéran et William, le nouveau comte, ont déclaré que le marché de Philippe était illégal. On en est à la moitié du livre 2, les gars.
I had assumed that as long as the market was held within the walls of the priory, and the taxes supported the construction of our cathedral, Kingsbridge would need no market license. I had made a foolish mistake. Now I had no option but to call on King Stephen for help. And as Aliena suggested, I joined the knights on their way north to Lincoln. More and more men joined our group. Most of them had no horses and no weapons to speak of. As King Stephen prepared for his final battle against Robert of Gloucester, he had ordered all able men of his earldoms to fight in the north. Then, at nightfall, our group reached a large camp of Stephen's men. Many men asked me to pray with them. They were husbands, fathers, and children about to fight in a war that most of them did not understand. It was then that I witnessed Aliena's brother Richard shouting at a man. The man was in tears, saying he did not want to fight and begging to be allowed to go home. I told Richard to have pity. Full of anger, he told me that he would hang deserters himself if need be. Then the man interrupted us by shouting infamities about Robert of Gloucester and started to laugh. Richard and his knights joined in and began to cheer for the king. Richard seemed to me just as desperate as the young man, but he did not know it. His temper would not make him a just earl, I thought. But again, I hoped to see a cruel man win his battles, only to defeat a man more cruel than him, William Hamley. After a long first day on my way to Lincoln, I found a place to rest. I fell asleep soon and dreamed about soldiers. But these soldiers were not on their way to Lincoln. They had come up the twisting hillside path to our little hamlet in North Wales. My brother Francis and I had tried to outrun them and to warn my parents. But as always when I had this dream, we were too late. King Henry's men had killed Mam and Da. Abbot Peter came to take us in, just as it had happened so long ago. But this time, in my dream, something was different. I was 6 years old then, and Abbot Peter had not yet taught us about God. But still, I asked the monk the question, why did God do that? I had said that. It had been my voice answering the child. It was me. I was responsible for the fate of these children, Richard and Eleanor. As I tried to calm them, I realized the blood of their father was still on my hands. I awoke with a start. It was as if my dream had not been a warning, but a reminder. I had sinned, and I had to atone for my sins. I prayed that I would be able to help those that had already suffered by my hand, and all of Kingsbridge. After what felt like an eternity, the sun rose and we continued on our way to Lincoln. As we moved, I remembered hearing that Bishop Waleran had been to Rome, and William had fought in the Holy Land. I told myself that King Stephen would eventually see these men for what they really were. He had to. And I tried to convince myself that God would make things right.
Pendant ce temps.
You are late. Is it done?
Yes, my bishop. Their builder is dead.
What about the saint?
I couldn't get into their crypt unseen.
You disappoint me again, Timothy.
Please, when did I ever fail you before today, Right Reverend?
Regan Hamley is alive.
She didn't.
No. Your poison has left her in a deep sleep. When the time is right, I will send our Earl of Shiring to finish what I asked of you. Kingsbridge will fall.
Chapitre 12. La grande bête. Une semaine plus tard. Lincoln avant la bataille.
Hurry up, my friend. Or do you not want to see our king after all?
I fear I must.
Then let's not waste more time. Come on, Philip.
Je dois demander une autorisation pour le marché au roi Stephen. Et nous allons évidemment faire la pause sur la VOD maintenant. On verra la suite plus tard. À mon avis, on va pas tarder à avoir une bataille, une vraie guerre de chevaliers. Ça risque d'être épique. Donc, sur ce, eh bien, merci d'avoir regardé. Je vous souhaite une excellente journée et à la prochaine. Salut.